Hi, my name is Gudrun from GE Designs. Welcome to our live show, Tipsy Tuesday. Hi everyone and welcome to our show. Thank you for being with us here on this lovely Tuesday. Say hello to Mr. HP, my producer, and my honey.
Hello everybody, how you doing?
And we got a great show for you today. So if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure you are subscribed to our channel and hit that notifications button because we are going live multiple times this week. We got a big event coming up this weekend that you don't want to miss. And if you prefer watching us on Facebook, all you got to do is make sure you are following our page and of course subscribing to those notifications as well. Then you'll always be notified when we go live.
Hearts and thumbs up.
Yes, we love hearts and thumbs up because we love interacting with you. So ask questions in the comments, say hello to your friends, and make sure you stick around to the end until we ask you a giveaway question because a $25 gift card is up for grabs every show. How you doing, Mr. HP?
I am doing just awesome. Thank you very much.
Yes, we just are back from a little bit of traveling.
A little bit of traveling.
We went two different directions this time around.
Yeah.
Yes, you went to Minnesota and I went to Portland. I got
cold.
to visit, huh?
It was cold there.
It was cool.
I got there and it was 3 degrees.
It was pretty cold. It was not as cold in Portland, but we did have some snow, which is not super common. But
It's great to be at Studio A though with all the G-Easy fan.
yeah, I missed that part. But I got to be with my babies. I got to see Svana at her new apartment and work, and then I got to hang out with Leo and Johan, of course, along with their parents. But it was a great time. So
Awesome.
I put some photos for you to show. We started off checking out Svana's new place and got to see her campus of where she works, Guide Dogs for the Blind. What an incredible place and an incredible organization. So these are some of the kennels where she is taking care of the dogs. And of course, they all have these adorable Kobe faces.
Oh jeez.
I can't get over it.
That's awesome.
That is Kobe when he was a puppy, pretty much.
Should we get
That's his
another
face. No, let's wait. Let's wait. But then, of course, lots of fun playing with the boys, checking out their, they wanted me to get up in their new bunk bed, even though they've shown me. Poor little Leo got a little sick, so I got some extra cuddle time. We had some great food, and Leo is working on his smiley face, but he loves to make all the faces, so he's now smiling on order. It's kind of. He gets a little squinty at times, and then his really surprised face, and there's all kinds of other faces. So really fun to see his personality come out. Then we went to this Scandinavian place for brunch, but they had this craft of making Danish hearts, folded or braided hearts. So we did that. I taught Jan how to do those. There was, of course, some trolls around, so we walked around and had some fun. And yeah.
Who's that?
Oh, that's just a classic little troll. Yeah. We had great food. Some Swedish äppelskiva, and I had some smoked salmon. I did. It was
Awesome.
Delicious. Missed them already, but I got all my hugs and cuddles in. We played. We did some crafts. We did all kinds of stuff. So it was really a really good time.
Fun time.
And great to be able to
I'm jealous.
actually watch the boys and let their parents go out to dinner for a date night, which is rare for them. So that was really great, really fun.
Nice.
Okay, so let's talk about our winner from last week. So our Tuesday show last week, we asked you a question: what is your favorite board game? And who was our winner, Mr. HP?
Get a little drum roll first.
The random comment generator picked somebody. Barbara Nelson. And Barbara's favorite board game is a classic. I like it too a lot. It's Scrabble. Scrabble! Now you're not a Scrabbler. You
Nope.
won't play Scrabble with me.
It's too many words to be thinking about.
But you like the numbers version.
Numbers.
Yeah, so that's fine. We can play that. So congratulations, Barbara. Just send us an email to help@gequiltdesigns.com to claim your prize. We'll get you your gift card right away. All right, let's move on with our show. We have lots to get to. We want to make sure we answer all your questions for the Jolee Quilt Along coming up this weekend. And we have a color club reveal as well. But we kick it off with our tip of the day. And this is one of our second Tuesday. That's going to be a constant throughout the year. I'm introducing you to another classic block and showing you how to stripologize it. This block is called Scrap Zigzag, and it was first published in this coloring in 1930. And when I say this coloring, I mean because it's fairly unusual to have the darks on the outside and then the main spinner part of the block be the light color. Now let's break this down to stripologizing versions. We can see right away that we have 4 half square triangles here in the corners. The other units of the blocks are fairly simple, just rectangles and squares. Now make sure if you want to try this one to have printed the classic blocks worksheet. You will have a coloring block here that you can color any which way. And here we have the units broken down by the finished size. Make sure you take a look at that. So we have units for a 10-inch block, an 8-inch block, and a 6-inch block. If we start here from the bottom, the squares are 2.5-inch finished for the 10-inch block, which we will see here. That would be my green squares. Rectangles are the white rectangles, and this is a finished size, so make sure that you would cut that 1/2 inch larger to include the seam allowance. And then we have the half square triangles, which will finish for a 10-inch at 2.5 inches. And our technique in the Master Your Stripology Rulers book is for making 2 at a time. So if you flip to page 9, you will see the conversion method here, making 2 at a time. So I have 2 squares of each color in a size that you can figure out what cut size based on the charts here. So this block has been seen also if you reverse the colorway, probably more commonly. And that is something you can easily play with by just adjusting the color, doing the dark on the inside and light on the outside. But what intrigued me was this coloring. So let's take a look at this block, how it would look in a quilt in a classic horizontal layout. And so you can see the white wheels will stand out very uniquely. And if you were to put this block on point, you will get a totally different universal feel, making it look like a completely different block. So I hope you try it. So that was our classic block. I hope you're enjoying our little history lesson and an easy way to stripologize these blocks, making them a little bit easier. I love to find something unique like that, a different coloring that just really changes the overall look of the whole quilt. So it's fun going down that road.
All the classics.
All the classics, yes. So these are all going to be 4-patch blocks, which means you could include other sizes. You can easily do that conversion. They're going to be simpler. So just go ahead and play. Go ahead and play. All right, let's move on to our Jolee Quilt Along. I wanted to make sure that I answer everybody's questions. Of course, this Sunday is when we release the cutting instructions and video into your account if you purchased the pattern already. Now, of course, it's not too late to purchase the pattern. The videos will be loaded in there as we go through the live day on Saturday, but the full pattern will not be in your account until Friday. And I know some of you thought that this was gonna get started at midnight, but we usually don't put the files in your account until 10 a.m. Central Time, 10 a.m. Central Time. Sometimes we do it earlier. It all just depends. So just, you know, sleep in, don't worry. Don't be waiting up till midnight. No need, no need. Okay, so Pat said everything will be recorded. Yeah, so we will be live just like we are live here on Facebook and YouTube. The actual teaching parts, the instructional parts are pre-recorded, and those will be in your account if you purchase the pattern, so you can do this whenever you want. If you do want to watch the lives, they will be on Facebook and YouTube, living there for a while, so you can watch it there as well. So of course the cutting video was released in your account, so some of you already started cutting and getting ready to go. Love seeing some of those photos, but I wanted to show you if you are still thinking about doing it, you can still jump in, everybody. It's on Saturday, but you don't have to sew with us live. That we put together a little bit of a kind of a collection of Jolee essentials. So that includes, so you go on our website, right on the front page is the Jolee banner, and then right below it, it just says Jolee Quilt Along Essentials. And so that will have all the products that we've been talking about for Jolee. It will have some fabric bundles options. It will have the rulers, the stickers, and all of the tools that are going to be helpful. So our ruler stickers are going to be really helpful. Our trimmers, our point trimmers, if you don't have those, are going to be very helpful. I recommend a water erasable pen or some kind of a marking tool. We're going to be using that. Of course, pins, great pins, and always good to pop a new rotary blade into your cutter. Swap out that machine needle. I tell you what, that is something that I have to remind myself all the time, because I sew a lot and I just keep going and going and going. And especially when you're working with small pieces, when that needle starts getting dull, it starts messing up your fabric. So I just swapped out mine, and I really slapped myself on the forehead because I need to be better about that, swapping my needle out. So just a reminder, a PSA here, swap out that needle, clean out your sewing machine, and get ready for the day. Would it be helpful to pair up fabrics for squares ahead of time? You can do whatever you want. You know what? We got plenty of time. It's not a difficult pattern. It's got some steps, and you will have the pattern on Friday to read through it, so you could do that prep ahead of time. Yes, yes. I'm not going to go into explaining anything now because there will be lots of time. Have you released the schedule with the codes? There are not going to be any codes. We're not on Zoom. We're going to be on Facebook and YouTube Live. And then the videos, the instructional videos, will be in your account on gequiltscience.com. I have directional blocks too from Peekaboo Bunny for Jolee. Will they work okay? So most times, I'm going to talk a little bit about directional fabrics for Jolee now. Otherwise, if you're not sure what I'm talking about, just hold off on cutting that fabric until Saturday. I'll go into it very deep on Saturday. But if I have a directional fabric, just so happen to have a directional fabric here. And so normally when we have directional fabrics, the direction, how they're printed, is along the length. So if you're looking at it right side, you will have your selvage on the side. Very rarely are they printed so that along the width, but it does happen. I think it's very rare though. So most times it's printed like this. So if you have directional fabric that are printed like this, so you're looking at it the right side, your selvage will be on the side, then you are good to go in cutting your pieces out, because the rectangles are going to be turned the right way. Then we will talk about how to proceed as we move through the pattern on Saturday. Okay? So if you have fabrics that are not printed this way, if they're printed along the width, hold off till Saturday. I'll explain those. All right?
All right.
Good, good, good. Any other questions about Jolee? Still deciding on fabric.
Looking forward.
Some of you are starching.
Where do I find them block?
The blocks, it's going to be in the pattern, but the pattern won't be released until Friday. We do that because we want to all sew together. So if I were to give you the pattern now, we would have a bunch of Jolees already sewn and a customer service full email full inbox of questions. So we're trying to avoid that.
Patience.
Yes, it will be released to you on Friday. We will start sewing on Saturday.
All together, quilt.
Now, if you don't have time to sew on Saturday and you want to get started on Friday, you do you. But please be respectful to those that want to sew on Saturday and don't post it all over social media until Saturday. We appreciate that. Just to ease that anxiety. If you know what I mean. Okay. Everybody is great, great, great. So the recipes also got posted in your account yesterday. So it is a wonderful, wonderful recipe for salad, a taco salad that you can make ahead of time. You can make it with meat. I also included a meatless version. It's like a walnut taco meat, walnut and mushroom. It's very good. And so you can make it ahead of time and then just assemble for a quick lunch. So I love that. You can do pico de gallo if you homemade.
What's the treat?
The treat?
Yeah.
Oh, chocolate eggs.
Ooh, chocolate eggs.
Chocolate eggs. But there's a cocktail too, and I included two versions. I mean, this is the day after Valentine's Day, so this is kind of our Valentine's Day, everybody. The quilt lovers' Valentine's Day. Yes, we're going to give some extra love to ourselves and just spend the day quilting. Isn't that a wonderful thing?
It's a beautiful thing.
Yes. Okay, so any other questions, let us know in the comments and we'll try to address them. But I think I did address a lot of questions in our Facebook group right away on Sunday. So hopefully everybody got sorted out and situated. Just wanted to point out, if you have any questions on how to access your files, how to get to your downloadable files, find the videos, we have a wonderful FAQ, frequently asked questions section on our website. It is in the bottom, so in the footer menu. So if you scroll all the way to the bottom of our page, there's a footer menu, and you can go there and click on FAQs. It even includes the video that Mr. HP did on how to find your downloadable files and how to play the videos, because you can stream those forever if you purchased a product that includes a video. So great stuff, great stuff.
Are there printed PDFs for this Quilt Along?
Are there printed PDFs?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
People want to know, let me put up the question. Hold on.
Okay. No, there are printed instructions. So when you buy the patterns, you will get, there's a PDF. So what got put into your account on Sunday was another PDF that is the cutting instructions. It also has a coloring page if you want to play with that. And then also a video. So it'll always be both. So then on Friday, you will get another version that's the full pattern. And then on Saturday, as we go, you'll get the videos in parts.
Patience.
Patience.
Patience, yes. That's the word of the week.
Maybe it is. Okay, so if we have addressed most of those, yeah, I included a couple of cocktail recipes, one regular and a virgin version. So something for everybody.
Virgin
version or a mocktail.
Virgin.
That's the new thing.
Say that fast.
You call it cocktail and a mocktail.
Virgin.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to mess it up. I'm going to say something inappropriate, I'm sure.
Careful.
Okay. All right. Great comments here. I see everybody is excited, so I am so excited. We are so excited. So we'll be spending the whole day with you guys. Let's take a look at our project that just kicked off this month, our Endless Love Kit. So this is a pattern by Sandy Gervais, and she has a brand new line with Riley Blake. And so we pre-sold these kits back, it was last summer, wasn't it?
Yep.
And so I loved the quilt right away, and I thought it would be a perfect opportunity to stripologize those blocks because they're all pretty classic blocks. I also designed an extension to it because to make it a bed size, so a 90 by 90. And so we still have just a few kits available. You can still join in. Now, what you get when you purchase the kit is that we started on February 1st. You get 7 months of instruction. So it'll be 6 months if you just bought the kit and want to make the small size. And so that is every month a cutting instruction where I've stripologized the pattern and a little video on showing you the parts that I stripologized. Now, some blocks I needed to do very little, just a few things, but just mainstream, streamlining the cutting, cutting your strips and subcutting is always really beneficial. So we're doing 2 blocks a month for the first 5 months. Some of them you're only making 4 or 5, and then some are you making more. And then the 6th month is the assembly, and then the 7th month is only for those that purchase the extension kit. Now, this is only available if you purchase the kits because that is how we get permission to do this with somebody else's pattern. But I think those of you that are trying this are seeing the benefit of the stripologizing. Now, I'm going to show you these blocks. They are so cute. So they're 6-inch blocks finished. And we started off, I believe this was one of our first ones. So just as an example, we are using the technique from Master Your Stripology Rulers to do the half square triangles. And then, of course, these strip pieced and subcut versus cutting every rectangle. I think the second block that we did in this first month was really cute. It was this one, I think. So lots of half square triangles. So we use the 8 at a time method for this one, and everything turns out really, really nice and square. And then so some of the other ones that are coming are just adorable. So here we can obviously do some strip piecing and being efficient with making the 9 patch and the half square triangles. We have some half square triangles in this one. Some of them I kind of took some liberty and did some more things. This one is going to be fun. This is a full square and a square with some geese and half square triangles. We have classic star blocks, which have some flying geese. And then these two I kind of totally deconstructed and redid them, so it will be easier. Lots of little pieces, but so fun. And this one I also mainstreamed quite a bit so that you square it up in the end. And then we have a classic, almost like a bear paw for that border around the quilt. So these will be coming. The next release for the next 2 blocks will be March 1st, but I just wanted to throw that out there. We only have a few kits left, and it comes in this adorable, adorable box. So I'm keeping my blocks in here because I'm about to work on putting it all together. And so please join us if you want to. It's just really great practice. It's kind of stepping up your piecing game and learning and getting some, repetition on those techniques. I always talk about that when I'm doing my certifications and teaching classes. When I teach you something the first time, if you've only done the GEC Flying Geese method one time, it's all about repetition. The more you do it, the more it becomes second nature, and your piecing is just going to be leveled up in a heartbeat. So any questions on the Endless Love, let us know. So again, you purchase the box, which is the main kit for the quilt, for the small quilt. You can purchase the extension kit, which has the borders to make it 90 square. And then we do have some backing kits still available. The matching beautiful fabric, floral fabric. We do have backing kits for both sizes, I do believe, at least the small size. It might be sold out of one of them, but
What's the name of the kit?
Endless Love Boxed Kit, or Stripologized Kit is what it's going to be called. So Endless Love, if you just put that in the search bar on our website, you will find it. Find it all. All right, so...
Question.
Okay, can you remind us when Dangerous starts? Fourth Tuesday. So 2 weeks is when our first block. We'll talk about our first block. It will be a part of our tip of the day on Tipsy Tuesday. But always the fourth Tuesday. The classic blocks are going to be second Tuesday. Dangerous is going to be fourth Tuesday. All right.
All right.
It is time for one of our favorite things, and that is revealing our color club. So Goody's Color Club is our subscription club where you get 5 half yards every month in the mail, all chosen based on one color inspiration. They're all basics, but different hues and textures. Great to put into your collection of basics and then mix into your fabrics. Grab it whenever you need it so that you are building your palette. Just like a painter has all the colors, you're going to have all the colors to work with as a quilter, and it is just awesome. I love doing this. I love picking unique colors and color inspirations. So let's find out what our inspiration was for the month of February. What was in your box? I hope those of you that have already received yours were happy with it. But let's take a look. The month of February is amethyst. Isn't it gorgeous? Beautiful, beautiful, deep, deep purple. So it feels kind of like the rock star of the gemstone world because it's calm and cool and full of mystery. It's a stunning variety of quartz, of course, and these tones are just something that has captivated humans for centuries. It has a little bit of mystical association, but also kind of a regal association as well. It was, has been connected to kings and royalty, of course.
And
we have
princes.
our own prince royalty, of course. But this color is linked to tranquility, balance, and clarity of mind. It is also the month of February gemstone. So it was perfect for this month. So let's take a look at our fabrics here. We're starting with Jewel in a color called Deep Violet. So this is by P&B. So it is these beautiful circles, deep, deep purple, and I just love it. So I love the shading because it has deep purple and like a little bit lighter, and then these random circles throughout. And we have the second color is a canvas, which is a Northcott, and this one is just basically called Canvas Amethyst. So you'll see it, it's a little bit lighter tone, but a beautiful tone it is. It's a kind of a pure amethyst color. Next up is an Andover basic called Dimples, another favorite of ours. Great texture in this one, and this color is called Purplishness. Purplishness.
Nice.
That is a new word.
Yeah.
So that would be something that Prince would have probably enjoyed, this word. Your royal purplishness.
For sure.
Then we have a Timeless Treasures Solidish, and this color is called Purple. So a little bit of lavender in it, so it gives a little bit of depth there. But I really love it. I love the different textures. Together, they're going to create great variety. And then last but not least, we have a basic from Michael Miller called Cocoa. And it's almost like a little bit of a tweed texture. I love the texture of it, kind of like a woven feel. And it has all the different shades of the purple and lavender and deep amethyst in the weave texture or the weave pattern. But of course, it's just a classic cotton. But I really, really love this tone. So we have 1 yard, always of all of those colors, available for at least a limited time. So we have the jewel and the deep violet. We have, of course, canvas amethyst. We have had this one as basics. We have the dimples and the purplishness, solidish purple, and cocoa in the eggplant. So these are all available now for a limited time. Now, I love to use something punchy like this. You can really make this color stand out, or you can calm it down by placing it with some grays and neutrals. And it really gives your quilt a little bit of sophistication and a different mood. So if you want something clean and crisp, you can pair it with white. You can pair it with other hues of purple, lavender, and blues for some harmonious effects. But you can also use other blues and teals for a little bit of more excitement. So gold is the opposite color on the wheel. So purple and gold, let's go Vikings.
Yeah.
But that might be too much for some, but we love it, of course, in Minnesota. But I went through our website and pulled some great bundles, since I'm not in the warehouse, that these would mix in just perfectly. So first up is Calixta. This one has a lot of print to it. It has a couple of patterns that are more in that tone. But even though the color is sprinkled throughout all the fabrics, so adding something calm like this to Calixta would be fantastic. Another one is called Floral Allure, and so you'll see the darkest 2 purples would really fit with these. So adding an even deeper purple into this bundle would just make it really gorgeous. I love these neutrals with the lavenders and purples. That's a beautiful combination. We have Lights Out. Now this is a Halloween bundle, but there's a couple of really deep dark purples in there. I loved working with this when I made the Ursula quilt out of it. These are glow in the dark, but you can mix glow in the dark fabrics with non-glow in the dark fabrics. That's all a-okay. And so adding some more purple to this would be just perfect. We have a bundle called Mauve, and you'll see all of those beautiful pinks and lavenders and deep purples. So adding to the deep purple line, adding a few more darks to this would make a great combo. I think it'd be perfect. Then we have this is Playgrounds. Playgrounds has a bit of purple sprinkled throughout. There's a couple of prints that go in that direction. Again, this is fabric that is busy and loud, so adding something a little calmer to calm it down would be a great option to throw some basics in. Sunprint 2025, we just showed this. This is fresh, new in the store. And as you can see, there is a purple there. So if you wanted to add more purple, these would all mix in greatly with the Sunprint and other Sunprint collection. And last but not least, one of my favorites, the Untamed by Tula Pink. That one does have some purple, but I would add more because you can see in the other prints there are purple flowers everywhere and sprinkling of it here and there. So adding those amethyst tones would just be spectacular. So there it is, amethyst for February. What do you all think? Now, if you are interested in checking out our Color Club subscription club, we have openings, and when you join now in this month of February, you will get this sent right away. It's a good deal because everybody that's a subscriber you lock in that price, so if fabric prices change, you're kind of locked in, at least for a while, because we don't know what's going to happen. Anyways, so let us know in the comments how you like this one. I saw some of you that commented, this is a color I would never buy, but I already have a plan, and I think this is a fantastic addition to my collection, and that is truly it. So sometimes we just need to be forced out of that box, and especially basics, you want to have the whole gamut, because no matter what you're working with, you never know what's going to add that little pizzazz, that little punch to your quilt and make it awesome. All right, so let me know if you have any questions. Which purple with Tula? I mean, all of these would work with that Tula bundle that I showed you, because they are all these shades of amethyst, and so in the Tula bundle there's all different shades of purple and amethyst, so it would all work together really, really well. All right, what do we have up next? Some more fabric, right?
More fabric.
We have a new bundle, and you got a sneak peek of it already when I was talking about the directional fabric. So this one is a brand new Northcott collection called Highland View. And is this a gorgeous Highland View or what? So we have these really awesome deer, but this is classic Deborah Edwards and Melanie Samra for Northcott, textures, outdoor scenery, and just beautiful combination of colors. So really love this. So had to have a little bit of deer print, but this is very subtle in my opinion. We have some antlers. Oh, I gotta turn them the right way. Yeah. There you go. So beautiful shades of tan and a little bit of grayish blues. Beautiful, and I love there's always depth to all their designs, some deep backgrounds, and great textures as basics get mixed in. I love this marble texture. This is in many of their collections, so you've probably seen it before. So we have a little bit of an escalation in color, so these blues and off-white grayish hues, and then we go into more of the blues. So this is a little bit of an abstract landscape texture. You'll see the trees, a little bit of snow looks like, and more blues. We have another one of those kind of ink blot designs, kind of similar to this one, but a little bit different. Love the deep blues, has a little bit of a teal undertone. And then we have the darkest blue, which I really love this. I love this hue. It's almost to like a really deep navy, almost black, but really beautiful. And then we're gonna mix in the warm color, so the browns, and I just love how that comes together. So how the blues are mixed in with the trees in the brown tones. So look at the scenery here. It's just beautiful with little bits of snow or glacier-like tones. I added a little basic for a little more of the taupey with the browns in it to get a little balance with the grays and blues. We have a textured print here that has the browns and just a little bit of blue in it as well. Really lovely. And then we have an ombre print. Now this is usually in most of their collections. So this is kind of a landscape. It's not a panel, but it's kind of an abstract landscape. Let me see the bottom, show you the bottom. So there's some trees here. We can turn it this way. Some trees, but to me this is just texture. So you can cut this up any which way you want and you get all these colors. So it starts here on the darker end, and then as you open this up on the other side, you'll see the lighter on the top. And so they usually have these prints in their similar collections. So whichever way you want to use it, it's a great option, great, very versatile. We're finishing off with some brown tones, but look at the little blue hues in there. So we have the trees, similar to the other one here in the blue gray. And last but not least, we have the darkest, like we have the blue, we have the brown. So really nice deep brown, chocolate brown texture to finish it off beautifully. So Highland View by Northcott Fabrics, and I have some great prints that I pulled to go with it. Let's start here on the blue side with a new thatch. This is called Thatch Midnight. I love this tone. It has a little bit of a teal undertone to it, but really nice and sharp. And then for the medium blues, I chose the Color Wash Textured Indigo, which is a great combination here. For a little bit lighter, and with that gray is a Grunge Harbor. Really pretty, and as you can see, it's a perfect match with some of those deeper tones. And for a lighter one, Bumbleberries and the Studland Seafoam. Look at this one. This is a perfect match with these lighter tones in here. Threw in a little bit of gray, so Grunge in the Ash has that bluish gray undertone, so that will be a great option here. And I added one more kind of on the grayer side. This is Grunge in the Grease color, so it has a little bit of blue but more taupe, so it can go both ways. It will work well with these, and so a great kind of a connector. Then I'm going to go way over to the other side with the darkest brown. So this one is called Dry Brush Dark Chocolate. I love that one. Like to include that. And then a little bit lighter, another new thatch. This is Mocha. Beautiful, warm, with a little bit of red in it. So this is really pretty. Then I chose a couple that are a little bit more gold. We have Dimples and the Kindling. So this was a part of our color club way back, I think when we did caramel. Not way back, it was not too long ago. But I love this tone. Look how warm it is without being too yellow. And then a little bit more yellow to pull out those tones. Cottage Cloth in the Honeycomb. I really like that one as well. It works great in here. So then I pulled a couple, if you wanted to add more light or add a background, I would still stay pretty taupey, not go too white. So you could either do the Dry Brush and the taupe, which is a little bit calmer, or a little bit grungier with Grunge in the Marble. So either one of those would make a great option for a background or just adding it in. Highland View by Deborah Edwards and Melanie Samra for Northcott. All right, I have something extra special for you too, another bundle that we're going to be offering in both a half-yard bundle and a fat quarter bundle. And this is a brand new combination of Cherrywood. So these are hand-dyed fabrics from Cherrywood Fabrics, made just in Minnesota with these beautiful, beautiful colors. If you know anything about Cherrywood, they look like they're suede. The coloring, it looks like they're suede, and they just create the most amazing quilts. And when Carla contacted me after I talked about the Jolee Quilt Along and announced it, she emailed me and said, I am going to make one. I think it would be great in this new collection. They're calling this one, what are they calling it? Desert Garden. So it's going to be 2 bundles from Cherrywood, but I think she's using more colors. But I decided to narrow it down to 12 because it's perfect. And this would just be the most awesome Jolee. So we don't have it in stock yet. We have it on pre-order, so you can order it both as a half-yard bundle or a fat quarter bundle. And if you're new to Cherrywood, I think you're gonna really enjoy it. And of course, they are hand dyed, so they are a different price point than most of our fabrics. So I'm gonna start here on the green end and then work my way through the greens with a little bit of yellow. I didn't iron these before. I took them out of the package. I just took them out of the package. So.
Oh, geez.
I know. But these are hand dyed, so you bear with me. They're not straight out of the mill. And look at, I love this color. This is so rich, such a rich olive green. We have a little bit of a lime. Oh, it's beautiful. Almost a sagey lime green, not too bright. And then we have another hue that is a little bit more gold in it. Oh, so pretty. And then we have just an off-white. So this is like a khaki color. And I love that, but it has a little bit of a green undertone, so it works well. So that will bring us into the more warmer shades of the desert garden. Look at this one. So just such unique colors that we don't always see. And then moving through the hues, just a little bit more pink in this one. And into a little bit of lavender. But just these muted tones are so unique and just hard to reach any other way than getting them from Cherrywood. A little bit deeper, has a little more violet in this one. Into almost a magenta, kind of a berry color. And then the darkest, this one is so pretty. Almost kind of a soft burgundy color. So that is it. This is our desert garden Cherrywood bundle. It's coming soon, but we just popped it on pre-order so that you can reserve it because we are not going to get many. So you can get it as a half-yard bundle and a fat quarter bundle. So just know that there is obviously going to be a different price point from anything that's hand-dyed like this versus mill printed. So beautiful, beautiful job. We love Cherrywood and you're going to love it too. That is our new collections coming. I cannot wait to see Carla's Jolee out of this combination. Then, if you're coming to QuiltCon, we are headed to QuiltCon next week. So this will be a quick little stay-at-home week. QuiltCon starts Thursday next week. So if you are going to be there, please come and see us in our booth. Don't we have a little photo to put up for the booth? Yes, we do.
I didn't see it.
Yeah, it's in there.
Oh.
It's called Phoenix.
Okay.
Phoenix, Arizona. It's a picture of you. It's a picture of you.
Oh,
and a very busy booth this was in Raleigh last year. So you weren't even planning to be in Raleigh at that time. But
yes.
We will be in booth 818 next week. On Thursday and Friday, I am doing a lecture on the main stage, a little presentation celebrating our 10 years of Stripology. So yay. Come see me. I think it's at 10:30 a.m. both days, Thursday and Friday. So
okay.
Love it. So if you're coming to QuiltCon, come and say hi for sure.
Come and say hi.
Yes. Now, we're going to finish this with a giveaway question. And this one, do you play an instrument?
Yes.
So all you got to do is answer this one and in the comments, and then you're automatically entered into the giveaway for a $25 gift card.
I think everybody plays an instrument. Now, whether it's
I don't.
good or not, I mean, we could all play the drum, we could all play the piano. It might not sound angelic.
Well, maybe this is a question if you really are trained or not. Maybe it, I mean, I played the recorder in school. I wouldn't say that I play an instrument though.
How about the kazoo?
Yeah, I mean, Johan gave me a kazoo lesson.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so I mean,
Awesome.
I still, my answer is no. Because
All
compared to you,
Well, don't compare to me.
be the professional. But we have a busy week, like I said, coming up. We have One Aired Wednesday will be tomorrow morning at 9:30 Central Time. Happy Friday will be Valentine's Day. We'll be here on Friday, February 14th. And of course, Saturday is our big celebration, Quilt Along, live Quilt Along, Jolee Quilt Along, and February 15th. And we'll first go live at 10 a.m. And then we'll be back here a week from today, Tipsy Tuesday, February 18th at 4 p.m. Central. So
Sweet.
excited for this week. It's going to be lots of fun, and I cannot wait to see all those gorgeous Jolees. We'll put together a little slideshow of all your fabrics that you've been posting that you're going to use for Jolee and show them on Friday. But thank you all for joining us for Tipsy Tuesday tonight. It was a pleasure, and I cannot wait to see you at least Friday and then Saturday. Thanks, everybody. See you next time.
Bye.
Step into the groove, it's the place to stay. GE Designs got the Stripology way. Quilting with the beat, you feel that heat. We're the rulers of the strips, every inch so neat. Lay your fabric here, lay it right here. Cut it right there, cut it right there. Precision in the rhythm can't help but stare. From morning to night we cut and we care. Every quilt a masterpiece, nothing can compare. Home of the Stripology, feel that vibe. GE Designs where precision is our vibe. Cut it, slice it, make it so right. Quilter's paradise, sewing in the moonlight. Measure once, cut twice, that's the funky rule. Stripology magic, yeah, yeah, it's hella cool. Turn that fabric loose, make it strut and stroll. We're jamming with the quilts in control. Oh, everybody now, lift up those strips, lift up those strips. Feel the stripology, adding flair to your life. From edge to edge, we groove through the night. Sew it up, show it off with a glorious sight. Home of the Stripology, feel that vibe. GE Designs where precision is our vibe. Cut it, slice it, make it so right. Quilter's paradise, sewing in the moonlight. Lay your fabric here, cut it right there. Home of the Stripology, feel that vibe. Home of the Stripology, feel that fire.